Good morning, my friends. How are you all? Guys, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Yes, that's very good. Good morning. How are you all? Hope you are all doing well. Okay, I have you here. He's trying to join us. Okay. So, guys, do you have your notebooks ready with you? Try to have your notebooks ready with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. We'll have a quick reminder of what we talked about the last week. Okay. Share my screen. Guys, can you see my screen now? Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's also very good. So as we talked about last week, my friends, that we have a lot of plants around us, or the species of plants around us, too many to study in one group. So that's why the scientists decided to divide them into two groups. So we have vascular plants and non-vascular plants. And we learned that the vascular plants means that they do have tubes inside of them, remember? Okay. These tubes are like the pipelines, or we can say tunnels, that transport or move the uh, water, food around the whole plant. We also learned that vascular plants must have three systems: roots, stems, and leaf. Remember? Leaves. Roots, stem, and leaves, both of them have a very important jobs that without them the plants will not be able to function well. The roots, as we said, have two things: they anchor and they absorb. And we said that anchor means hold the plant to the ground, and absorb means they take in water, nutrients from the soil. Okay, guys, I hope you do remember this. This is just a quick reminder. We also learned that stems, okay, they do three things. They connect, carry, and stand up. Let's see. Connect means that they connect roots and leaves. Carry, they do carry water and food. Okay, and the water moving through them helps the plant stand up straight. So that's why when we do not water the plant in regular paces, you will see that its stem starts to bend down. Okay, that's because there is no water moving through this stem. The last thing are the leaves. Okay, and we said that leaves look like factories because they make food for plants. Remember when we said that plants also breathe? Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
They do breathe, just like us, but they breathe carbon dioxide and give off oxygen, and we breathe oxygen and give off carbon dioxide. That's why we need plants and plants need us. Okay? Some of you guys are talking. Do you have any questions or
تبدأ إيه؟ الساعة 10 بالظبط.
Yusuf?
Yes.
Do you need to say anything or you just talking like that? I can hear you talking.
No.
Do you need anything?
No. No.
I'll mute you all, guys. You learned that the process by which plants make their own food, all of this, guys, we talked about last week, okay? This is just a quick reminder. Then we will start with the new part. You also learned that the process by which plants make their own food is called photosynthesis. Again, guys, say it with me. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Photo alone means light, and synthesis means making or using. Okay? So photosynthesis is a process by which plants take in carbon dioxide from the air, which means like they breathe in the carbon dioxide, and they also need the sunlight. That's why plants have chloroplasts in their cells. These chloroplasts, as we said, contain a green substance called chlorophyll. And the chlorophyll is the one responsible for absorbing the sunlight or taking in the sunlight. Okay, guys? And it's colored green. That's why chloroplasts look green. And because the leaves cells have a lot of chloroplasts, that's why they look green also. Okay? Okay, guys? If you don't understand anything, please stop me and I will repeat everything, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, chloroplasts use carbon dioxide from the air, as we said, water from the soil, and light from the sun to make food for the plant. And we call the food for the plant sugar, remember? Yes, so sugar is the food for the plant, and that's why the plant makes it to get the energy to produce seeds, to grow um, taller, or to stay healthy. Okay? Okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay. Which part of the plant is responsible for making the food? Is it the roots, stem, or leaves? Which part is responsible for making the food, guys? Let me ask one of you.
Leaves.
Okay, it's leaves. Thank you. Muhammad, the one who answered, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Muhammad. Yes, thank you as usual.
You're welcome.
Well, please next time raise your hand, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad. Thank you anyway. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so as Muhammad said, leaves are the one responsible for making the food for the plant. Roots take in the water and nutrients from the soil. Then the stem, can you see the stem, guys? The stem will take or carry the water to and the nutrients to the leaves, so the leaves can make food for the whole plant. After the leaves make food, which we call sugar for the plant, then it moves again by the stem to the rest of the plant, to the flower, to the roots, okay? Because of course this food needs to be taken to every part of the plant, just like we do in our bodies. We eat food, and then this food moves through our digestive system, okay? And then the digestive system digests food or breaks down food into important um, um, important parts that we need. We call them nutrients, and these nutrients will move to every cell in our body, okay? Same happens here in the plant. After the food is made by leaves, the food will, or the nutrients, the food made by the plant will move to every cell of the plant, okay? Okay. So this
Miss Noah.
Yes. Yes, Muhammad.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yes, you could say something.
Okay, the talking about the plants, the roots of the plant still an herb which is taken the leaves, having tubes that transport food and water, and the stem connect, carry, and
Yes, the stem carry the nutrients and water
The
from
stem,
the
the
root.
stem,
Yes.
yes,
Yes,
it
thank you.
connects and carries and stands.
That's right. Yes, connect, carry, and stand. Yes, that's what we wrote last time, right?
Yes, here.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
Can
Muhammad.
you see?
Thank you so much. No, I cannot see it. Wait,
1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
let me stop sharing and see
Here, I wrote
you.
it.
Yes, I can see you now.
I wrote it all.
I know. I told you
But
guys to write it all down, remember?
yes, but Miss, when the last session we wrote this, we didn't write about non-vascular.
Yes, because we didn't start about non-vascular yet. Today, inshallah, we'll continue writing about. Okay? That's why, guys, I told you in the beginning of the session to get your notebooks ready with you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to my screen. Okay, guys, in this picture, can you see my screen now, guys?
Yes.
Okay, you can see here the we can say the yes, Yusuf, I can see your notebook now. You can see here, guys, this is called the photosynthesis equation. Okay, it shows that sunlight, carbon dioxide, water are the things that the plant need to make food. Then the plant will start photosynthesizing, and then it produces sugar and oxygen. Oxygen is a waste product, guys. The plant does not need. Okay, so it gives it off in the air, and then we breathe this oxygen, and we after using it we give off or breathe out carbon dioxide that we do not need, and then the plant will breathe it in again, the carbon dioxide, and give off oxygen. So as you can see, it's like a cycle. That's why we do need plants and plants need us. Okay, then we move to the types of vascular plants. So we have three types of vascular plants. We have flowering plants. Let me zoom it in for you guys. Flowering plants. Guys, you can see, you can find the study sheet on the SMS, by the way. Okay. As we said, we can find the three types of vascular plants. We have flowering plants, which makes flowers, and plants that make flower produce seeds in their fruits, like the apple, for example. If you have an apple and you start eating it, you will find seeds in the middle of it, or in the center of the apple, right? Guys, just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Hello? What happened? Miss Noha?
The miss said the miss muted herself.
ليه؟
معرفش.
God damn it.
Okay, guys, can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes, Miss.
Sorry, I had to go bring water because I had something stuck in my throat. Okay, so we have two people raising their hands. Let me see who are raising their hands. Yes, we have Muhammad. Muhammad, you still have any questions, or you kept raising your hands? Okay, I think you forgot to lower your hands. Okay, Rugmini, yes.
Hello?
Yes, sweetie.
I wanted to say something.
No, wait. Your voice is so far. Can you get closer to the microphone?
I wanted to say something.
Say something.
Yes.
The neutral. 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Now?
Please, sweetie, get closer to the microphone because I cannot hear you well.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. That's a lot better. Yes, we can hear you. We all can hear you now. Yes.
Usually, these flowering plants have fruits, so the flowers kind of droop. I'm not droop, like get dried and die. The flowers will die, and new fruits will come out of the seeds. Then we take the fruits and vegetables, cut them, and take the seeds and put them into soil again. Then it'll be a cycle. Just
Yes.
like life cycle, plant cycle.
Yes, yes, plants do have life cycles too. Thank you so much, Rubini. Yes, that's right. Rubini said that the fruits contain seeds and the seeds contain tiny plants. When we put seeds in the soil, they start growing into a new plant, right? That's what you meant. Yes, Rubini, that's what you meant, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. Yes. Plants also have a life cycle. That's right. Okay, and we have different groups of plants. As we said, we have vascular and non-vascular, but not all of them have seeds or meaning. That's what you are learning about today, inshallah. Okay?
Yes.
Some plants have seeds, which...
Some of them don't.
Yes, like an apple, for example. Let me here look for an apple for you guys.
An apple does have seeds. I
Yes.
thought it does.
All fruits have seeds. Let me just share my screen again.
Miss, but not all seeds. When we find a plant.
Your voice is cutting, sweetie.
Carrots
when you find fruit, when you find in the fruit seeds, not all. I tried it.
Miss, but the banana doesn't have a seed.
What doesn't have a seed, sweetie?
The banana doesn't
No,
have
it
a
does
seed.
have seeds. It does have seeds. But we eat it. Yes, we do eat it, and it's very soft. That's why you cannot actually see the seeds. But here, guys, the apple, as we said, is a great example of the seeds. So I hope you can see my screen now. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. So the apple, guys, as you can see, contains leaves. Can you see this leaf? In this picture,
Yes.
I'll zoom it out for you. Okay. Why is it's not zooming out? Let me see this problem. So, guys, as we said, this is a great example of the flowering plants. Okay, it's a lot. Way too much. Okay. So, can you see this apple, for example? Can you see the leaves? This apple used to be a flower, okay? This apple used to be a flower. And then the flower, after forming seeds in it, okay, it will swollen up into the fruit. And as you can see, the fruit itself contains seeds. The seeds carry tiny plants inside of them. They carry really tiny plants inside of them, okay? Like the egg, for example. The egg contains chick, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, baby chicken. So the seeds themselves contain tiny plants inside of them. So when an animal, like a monkey, for example, start eating this apple, okay, he will, randomly throw the seeds on the ground. Maybe he does not mean to do that. He doesn't mean to do that. It's just eating a fruit. He's not really caring about growing new plants. But while eating this fruit or eating the apple, the seeds will fall down on the ground, and when they have the water they need, carbon dioxide, the sunlight afterwards, they will start growing into a whole new plant. Okay, that's why it's very important for the fruits to have these, bright colors, so they can attract the eyes of animals, so they can eat them, and then the seeds will fall down on the ground, and you can see how it is also a cycle. Okay.
Miss Noah.
So in here, guys, if you look at this picture, I'll show it to you again. This is a simple beans. Beans, okay? We all know beans. Fool in Arabic, fool, okay? You can see how this bean is actually a seed, contains a tiny plant inside of them. Can you see how it grows into a whole plant with leaves? Can you see that? Can you see the stem in there? Can you see it, guys? Someone said Miss Nuhan. Yes. Muhammad, was it you calling me?
Yes,
Yes, Muhammad.
Miss. I'm eating an apple. I saw seeds in it. I tried like and water it until like in 3 days, 4 days. Nothing grows. Nothing.
You put it in the sun?
I took the seed of the apple and put it in the soil and watered until 4 days, 6 days, and nothing came out. Not even half
Yes,
an
yes,
inch.
sweetie. Do you expose it to sunlight? You expose it to sunlight?
Yes.
Okay, the seeds at the beginning of their lives are not supposed to be exposed to a heavy sunlight because they will dry out. When we come back to the school, we're coming back next week anyway. We'll have a small activity in the school, inshallah. When we come back to the school next week in the science lab, we'll have a small activity, okay, where we some of us will grow some seeds, and you can see how growing seeds is so easy actually, and how you can see all the parts of the plant. We will do this next week because right now we cannot, of course, do this while we're home. It will be a lot funny when we come back to the school, okay? We'll talk about this inshallah next week. Yes, Lion.
Miss Noha,
Yes, Lion.
do we put like a one seed in the soil and then we water it and then like it became bigger, or we put like 3 or 4 seeds together and then we water it?
Miss.
Okay, so one seed, sweetie, one seed contain one plant. So this seed in front of you, the one you can see in this picture, contain one plant, as you can see. So if you put 3 seeds, for example, you'll have 3 plants. And that only happens if the whole 3 seeds are healthy. Maybe one of these seeds is not healthy aslan, which means that it will not grow into a healthy plant. But if you put 3 seeds in one place, they will grow 3 plants because each one contains a tiny plant inside of it. Okay? Guys, we'll have to move now. We'll have to move a little bit faster. So the first type of plant of the vascular plant is the flowering plants. And from its name, it says flowering means it makes flowers, and flowers will grow later into fruits containing seeds. So they make seeds inside their fruits, just like the apple we just saw. Okay. One of you guys asked me about the seeds of the banana, right? That banana do not have seeds, right?
Miss.
One of you asked me this question. Okay, let me show you the seeds of the banana.
Miss, I want to say something.
Who wants to say something?
I am.
Yes, Basil.
I make search now as banana seeds. I found blue banana.
You found what?
Blue banana.
Blue
And
banana.
red banana.
Yes, there are different types of that. Yeah. Okay, guys, I hope you can see this picture in here. In the middle here, sweetie, the one who asked this question, in the middle here, you can see these black dots. Can you see them? The black dots in here? Those are the seeds. But they are so smooth that we eat them without feeling, actually. We do not feel them. They are not so hard because There are millions and millions of types of seeds. Okay? Okay, this is for the one who asked about the seeds of the banana, that bananas do not have seeds. So they do have seeds. Okay? But we do not feed them because they are so smooth. Okay, Basil, I know, Basil, there are different types of bananas, yes. Different colors. But they do not grow here in Egypt. Okay?
Yes, it's the same. It's the same taste.
Taste, yes, the same taste, yeah. But different color. Right?
Okay.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Basil. Thank you for sharing this information with us. Okay, so the second type of plants, as we said, is the cone-bearing plants. And they do have their seeds inside cones, just like that. Let me show you a picture. These are cones, okay? Can you see these cones contain the seeds inside of them? So they do not have seeds inside their fruit. The third type are the fern, and ferns are vascular plants, but they do not produce seeds. Okay, they have something else called spores, and those are single-celled organisms that we cannot see with our own eyes, by the way. You can see here a group of them, a group of spores. They are single-celled, cannot be seen with the naked eye sometimes, but you can see a whole group of them. Okay, so they do not have seeds, they have spores. Okay, what are spores? They are single-celled structures that grow into a whole plant afterwards. Okay, so ferns are vascular plants, but they do not produce with seeds. So the other two types, the cone-bearing and the flowering plants, both of them produce with seeds, right? You have seeds
Miss,
that carry
your
their...
is like cutting.
What?
Miss,
Yes.
Your voice was not clear.
My voice is cutting. Your voice is cutting too, so I think there is a problem with your internet connection, Tia. I hope you can hear me well now. Anyway, this session will be recorded and uploaded to the YouTube channel. Guys, all the past sessions are uploaded. You can find the links for them on the SMS, the library, the teacher's library, okay? This one also will be uploaded, okay, Tia? So if you have any problems in hearing me, you can see it later.
Miss Naha? Miss Naha?
Yes, Urmini.
Are corns also plants?
Can't hear you, sweetie. What?
Are corns also corn-bearing plants?
The corns, or you mean the cone-bearing?
Corns.
Yes, corn. Yes, the one we make.
Corn.
The corn.
Yes, the eating corn. The corn we eat.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, yes, sweetie. I can hear you now. Yes, the corn. Yes, it is a plant also. And
Are they cone-bearing plants? Are they
not cone-bearing plants. No, they are plants with fruit. The one you see, the cone itself is the fruit, okay? And these small corn pieces, the one we make corn with, those are the seeds. Okay, but the cone-bearing plants, yes, the cone-bearing plants actually are, they look like trees most of the time. They are trees, okay? And you can see these fruits coming down from it. And we call these cones because they contain the plants inside of them. The last type of vascular plants are the ferns, which are vascular plants, which means they have leaves, they have roots, they have stem, but they do not have seeds or produced with seeds. They're produced by spores. They are produced by
Spores.
and spores are single-celled structures that grow them into
Organisms.
a whole plant. Yes. Okay. We have Iyad. Iyad, you asked that you wanted to say something, Iyad.
Yes.
Yes, Iyad. Iyad Adil, right? Yes,
Miss?
Iyad. What did you want to say?
I want to say, what's the name of the YouTube channel?
PIS International. You'll find the links on the SMS, sweetie.
Miss,
Yes?
Miss, will we write the non-vascular plants?
Yes, we'll write the non-vascular plants today, inshallah. But I hope we will move a little bit faster, guys, because we only have less than 10 minutes. Okay, the non-vascular plants. Yes, Basil. I can't hear you. Your voice is cutting also. Okay, I have to move on, guys. As we learned, the non-vascular plants are plants without tubes, obviously, right? They are without tubes. They do not have any tubes to carry water and nutrients because we call them non-vascular. Non-vascular means that they do not have tubes, but they do something else. How do they get water then if they do not have roots to take in the water and nutrients from the soil? Well, they absorb it, okay? Like a sponge. Like the sponge. If you put sponge in water, it will absorb all the water, right? The same happens in these type of plants, the non-vascular plants. They absorb the water directly like a sponge, okay? And they do not live in sunny places much. They live in shady places because a lot of sunlight will actually dry them out, so they don't want that to happen. And they grow closer to the ground, like Rukmini said, the moss. Okay, Iyad, please just give me 1 minute and I will come back to you, okay? In the non-vascular plants, the water will move from cell to cell because they do not have stem to carry the water. They do not have stem, they do not have roots, they do not have leaves, okay? So they do not have the three real things that are found in the vascular plants. They do not have real roots, real stem or leaves, okay? And because they do not have all these three, of course, they will not have seeds to reproduce with. They have spores to reproduce with, okay? We have 3 examples, okay? Moss and liverwort and hornwort. Those 3 types, 3 famous types of the non-vascular plant. And they look so tiny, guys. Please, guys, do not speak without permission. I will mute you all now. Okay, so these are the 3 types. Moss, like the one Rukmini said last session, I still remember that. So they are so small and they grow closer to the ground. They cannot grow tall like trees, for example. Trees are vascular plants, okay? So the non-vascular plants cannot grow that tall. They always small and they are close to the soil. Okay, guys? Can you see them? So we have 3 types: moss, liverwort, and hornwort. And they are called hornwort because they look like horns coming out from the ground. Okay? Okay. In here, guys, you will see the difference between the vascular and the non-vascular plants. You will find them. These are the fungi, okay? And fungi, as we said last time, they look like plants because they are stuck into the ground. They do not move, right? And they have stem-like structures. You feel like they have stem, but they do not, okay? But they are not plants because they can't make their own food. All the vascular and the non-vascular plants can make their own food, okay, by using the sunlight, the water, and everything. The fungi cannot do their own food. They need to take in or absorb the food, okay? They absorb the food from the remainings of plants and animals, from the remaining dead parts of plants and animals. Okay? Okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay. If I ask a question, why would fungi be not able to make their own food? Because their cells do not have chloroplasts, because their cells don't have chloroplasts inside.
Class.
Okay? Okay. We have three famous types. We have mold. You'll find mold on bread. Like if you left a piece of bread for lots of days without keeping it in the freezer or something, it will start forming mold. Okay? You can do this experience, of course, but tell your mothers first. Because, you know, if she saw something like that, she would say, oh my God, we have a bad piece of bread. Now I will throw it away. But you can tell her, Mama, this is just for a science experience. So leave a piece of bread, okay, away in some place. And try to look at it after a couple of days. You will find it start forming this. It looks like cotton, by the way, but this is actually mold. It's a type of fungi. Do not eat that, of course, guys, okay? We have also the mushroom, which is the most famous example for fungi, the mushrooms, okay? And we have the sac fungi. They look like this picture in here. They are called sac because they look like sacks or bags. Okay?
It's poisoned.
Yes, this mushroom, yes. The most colorful mushrooms are poisonous, actually. We eat the gray one, the grayish one, the one that does not have any colors in it, because this is not poisonous. But most colorful mushrooms are poisonous, okay?
Are poisoned.
Yes.
Miss, one time I found a red one.
A red one? Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
That's a nice experience.
Same.
They look so beautiful, actually. They look so beautiful. Okay, guys.
I keep-
So let me just get here like that. And so we have two things, guys. We wrote last time that in our notebooks. Don't do what I'm doing now. So in this part, we had the vascular plant, right?
Yes.
And we wrote all the information on the vascular plants underneath it, right?
Guys, this is them.
Yes. Today, yes. Start writing the non-vascular plants. We'll start writing the non-vascular plants. We have the other type, which is the non-vascular plant. Okay. Yes, the non-vascular plants.
Miss,
Yes, Jenna?
we don't have much time. Will we join again?
Okay, yes, we'll join again because we have less than a minute. We'll join again, okay, guys? And also so I can hear Iad's question. So I'll end the meeting now for you guys to come back, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Where's the miss?
Yes, guys, I'm here. Okay. I'll start doing whatever I was doing right now. Okay. So as we said, we had two types. Guys, remember we already wrote those things, so we'll just continue writing about the non-vascular plant. So as we said that we have two types of plants. We have here the vascular plant.
Miss, should I write what you're writing?
Yes, we should start writing, Malak, yes. But we wrote the vascular already. We already wrote the vascular, sweetie. Okay, we'll start today writing about the non-vascular.
Okay.
Okay, guys, can you see my screen?
Miss, I just bought the notebook.
Yes.
I didn't write the vascular plants, so whenever you're writing it, I'm gonna write it again.
Okay, leave the space for it. So we have the non-vascular plants, as we said, and today, inshallah, we learned that the non-vascular plants, they don't have real root, or they don't have real root or real stem.
Leaves. Or leaves.
Or leaves, as Muhammad said. Yes, that's right. They don't have these real things. Okay. They grow close to the ground. Okay. So they cannot grow tall like a huge tree, for example. We have how many examples for them? We have 3 examples to study. Of course, there are many types of them, but they do not produce seeds. They don't produce seeds. They produce something else called, can you tell me?
Moss?
They're produced with, not seeds, guys. We said they are called spores, remember?
More spores, huh?
Yes, spores. We have 3 examples.
They close to the ground.
Miss,
Right, they close to the ground.
For example, we have, how many? We have 3.
liverwort,
Yes, moss,
moss, and
liverwort,
hornwort.
and
Moss.
I'm sorry, hornwort, sweet, hornwort.
Then moss.
Yes. That's right. I will show you the picture again for them. Okay, we have liverwort, hornwort, and moss. Guys, I put them in 2 words so you can remember writing them, okay? But they are not supposed to be 2 words. They are 1 word, okay? Like this, liverwort. But I put a space so you can know how to write them, okay? Okay. So, guys, do you have any questions about this part? We had Iyad, he wanted to ask a question. Yes, Iyad. Can you tell me now what did you want to say? Iyad, can you tell me what did you want to say?
This is the grass non-vascular.
What, sweetie? I can't hear you.
Is the grass
Okay. Your voice is cutting. Can you get closer to the microphone, or maybe and not join the meeting and then join again? Maybe you have something with your internet connection.
Is the grass non? Is the grass non-vascular?
Is this Iyad or Tia?
No, it's me here.
Yes, Tia.
The grass non-vascular?
No, sweetie, it's vascular. It's a vascular plant because they have leaves, right? They are not moss. They do not. They can grow tall, but moss cannot grow tall. So that's why grass is vascular plants, just like the trees and the shrubs, everything. Grasses are vascular plants. Vascular plants. Okay. Because they have the real roots, the real stem, they have everything. They have real roots, stem, and leaves. Okay? Okay?
No, I finished.
That's good. Okay, guys. Iyad, you wanted to ask a question. Iyad Adil. You wanted to say something. Yes, Iyad. Guys, stop writing on my screen, please. Yeah, Adil, you wanted to say something?
No.
But you raised your hand and you wanted to say something.
I
You did by mistake, يعني? You raised your hand by mistake?
yes.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'm here if you want to say something or ask about anything. Okay, guys, Mini, you're raising your hands. Did you forget to lower them or you still want to say something?
I don't want to ask.
I can't hear you, sweetie. Get closer to the microphone, please. What?
I want to ask.
Yes, you can ask your question. Yes? Yes, Rudmini.
Are duckweed also non-vascular plants?
I can't hear you. What?
Duckweed also non-vascular plants.
Please, Rudmini, get closer to the microphone. Yes, get closer to the microphone, sweetie.
Are duckweed non-vascular plants?
Well, I only can hear the non-vascular
Do you hear
plants.
me?
No, I can't hear you. I can't hear the first two words you're saying.
One minute, I will be right back.
Guys, do you have any questions before ending the meeting?
No.
So, as you said, as you learned, we today learned about the non-vascular plants. Guys, I hope you finished writing this because I need to continue the fungi thing. But I will continue this next time, inshallah. Next time we'll do a worksheet together. So before, yes, the day before it, I will tell you guys to have the worksheet with you or print it down. You will find it anyway on the SMS in the assignment section. So you can print it next time, inshallah. Yes, Rukmini, yes.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well now, yes.
I asked you, are duckweed also vascular plants?
Well, kind of your voice is cutting,
Hello?
but I heard you well, I think. You mean duckweeds?
Yes.
Yes, you mean
Are
duckweeds
they non-vascular plants?
Are they vascular or non-vascular plants, right? You're asking this question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I
We
hope
have
you can.
homework.
I hope you can hear me well. Can you hear me well?
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Okay. They are flowering plants, sweetie. Flowering plants. So that makes them vascular plants. Okay. But they are the tiniest flowering plants. That's why. That's why you feel like they are non-vascular because they are so tiny, like the non-vascular plants, but they are the tiniest vascular or the flowering plants. They are the tiniest flowering plants, the smallest ones. Okay? They have leaf and they have stem and they have everything, and even their leaves are floating on water surface. Okay?
That's my question. How are they floating if they're non-vascular?
They have no, sweetie. Some vascular plants do float on the water surface. They have such structure. Yes. Best to stop writing on my screen. I can know that you are writing on the screen, right?
Miss.
Okay. Yes.
We have homework.
No, we don't have homework. So, Rugmini, back to you. They have special structures in them that help them float on the water surface. This special structure contains air, just like the floating rafts that we use in summer and having fun in water. They do have some structures that look like that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Guys, do you have any questions before leaving the meeting? so you can have some time, take rest before the next session.
Miss,
Yes,
the
Malak.
next time, are we gonna write the vascular plants?
No, sweetie, we wrote the vascular plants last time. We already wrote the vascular plants. We wrote about the vascular plants last time.
Okay.
Okay? We wrote about the vascular plants. Next time, inshallah, we'll write about fungi and then we'll do a worksheet together. Okay?
Fungi and echinacea.
Okay, guys. So try to read well, guys. You have the study sheet on the SMS and you have your books. I'm sorry. So you can read from both of them. So if you have any questions, write them down so you can ask me inshallah next session. And yeah, that's it for today. Okay? Okay, see you next time, inshallah. And please, guys, write lots of questions. So if you have anything you do not understand, just tell me. Okay, see you next time. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Miss Naha.
Bye, me. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.